Okay, so I'm still a beginner in design, and one thing I've realized is that you actually get better every single day if you do small things that keep your creativity active. So today, I just want to share you some little habits I've been, integrated in my life to improve my design skills. Nothing too crazy, just realistic things that you can literally start right now. One thing I try to do is watch at least one video design related per day. And I'm not talking about like those videos about tips and tutorials, which doesn't mean you don't have to watch them. Is that I usually aim for watching videos like someone explaining the design process or even just speed up design videos, which helps me see how they work and how I can integrate like some of the design process in my professional work in the future or right now. And if I don't have time to watch, I'll try to just listen to podcasts. One of my favorites is The Future and also Design Matters. It is actually a good way to, learn things without even seeing them. Now, probably everyone has heard of Pinterest and Behance. Those are literally my best friends. Whenever I scroll, I'm not just looking, I actually save stuff that inspires me and not like stuff that I find pretty or nice, actually design stuff that I can use to integrate in my design work. And I'm talking about like color palettes, typography, compositions, grids, which can help me in my professional work. And over time, you kind of build this personal library of references that you can later use when you're stuck on a project. And of course, since I'm still a graphic design student, I usually use college projects as one way of improving my design skills since every week I'm getting homework or every single day I'm getting something to do related to design. But apart from that, I also try to give myself extra briefs to practice. You can find a lot of Instagram pages like the new brief that give you brief every single week, or even ask ChatGPT to make your fake brief related to your niche. And usually my goal is to finish one project per week if I have time because it's basically a fastest way to build your own portfolio. And also sometimes I just try to design what I see. Like recently I went to the countryside and they had this brand for like the cabins we were staying in, and like they did post on Instagram, they did have a web page and everything, but didn't have a identity, which was what they were lacking. So I basically just designed their logo, a brand, not to, give it to them, just for myself to practice. So I have this like a rebrand done just for me. Or if I see a random poster on the street which I think looks bad, I'll try to redesign it. It's fun and also really good practice. There are some days where I just don't feel like doing a whole big project. So instead, I try to do small improvements. Like, for example, practicing typography, color palette, or even recreating a design to see how they actually designed it and understand how it was made. Those are little things, but they do really add up in the long term. Joining design communities also really help, like joining Instagram groups, Discord servers, Reddit groups, Facebook groups, and also WhatsApp groups, to be honest. And even Slack communities where you can share your work and get feedback. And honestly, sometimes just seeing what other people are making can actually give you some motivation and inspiration. And I think the biggest thing is remembering that consistency beats perfection. Like, it's better to design a little every single day than to wait until you have time for a big project. Every small step adds up, and eventually your portfolio grows one project at a time. So, yeah, those are some little things I've been doing to improve my design skills. They are simple, not gonna lie, but they do make a huge difference over time. If you're just starting out, I recommend to try one or two of these things and let me know how it goes. And if you have your own design tips, let me know in the comments. I love to add more in my routine. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.